I want to show you real quickly how you can make your own tic-tac-toe board at home.
I found 5 nickels and then 5 pennies. So I could now have 2 players. Player 1 would be penny and player 2 would be nickel. So there's how you could play tic-tac-toe with pennies and nickels. Oh, tic-tac-toe, nickels wins. The project this week and in the next week or two is to actually create a toy that is 3-dimensional. So not simply on paper, but on a box, in a box, using different materials. I would like you to create something that you can actually play with. All right, I know sometimes you think I've come up with crazy ideas, and you're like, what's Miss Cook doing with a Jell-O box? But so many times I hear students say, I don't have any materials. Well, wait a minute, you got a whole house full of things. So what if we took this Jell-O box and take the Jell-O out of it, or go in your recycling bin and pull out a nice box. And then you could paint the box or cover it with nice paper, like wrapping paper, and use the inside of it to store your tic-tac-toe pieces. So there's one example of how you can take a game that is flat, 2-dimensional on paper, and turn it into a 3-dimensional toy.
So the steps would be simple. You could prime the box with white and make sure you cover your work surface if you're working at home in the kitchen, and then paint it a solid color or cover it with paper, and then add the squares, the different colored squares, add a little bit more decoration. You could use permanent markers on that, and then find the plain pieces. These are pistachio nuts that I painted X's and O's on alternatively. But you could use little stones, and I found these landscaping stones, or you could find little glass beads or maybe buttons, and there is a fancier tic-tac-toe game. This is a cardboard jewelry box and cut paper and paint, and that is how I made this unique tic-tac-toe game.